Hi, this is Catherine Roseanne with Board Game Geek here at SPIEL 2016. I'm sitting here with Ignacy Trzewiczek from Portal Games, and he's here to talk about the new edition of Robinson Crusoe.
Hello everybody.
So, tell me about this.
I was studying all this game in 2012 when it was released for the first time here at Essen, yes, with my Wilson ball. I did for this time. 4 years later, the rights for the Robinson Crusoe are back at Portal Games, so we celebrated with the new edition with the cover of Nintendo Trade. I'm a huge fan of this guy. I literally have a collection of games only because of his artwork. So I have at home a shelf of Nintendo Trade games, and now one of these is mine game. And so I'm super proud. A new edition of Robinson Crusoe. No rules are changed, so the gameplay is exactly the same as the game that you guys know. But we took every single piece of the component and we make it better. Like literally wooden cubes into custom wooden pieces. The cardboard characters cards now, previously only paper character cards. Back then action pawns, now action pawns with the stickers. Like every single pound is better because the market is growing, the games are prettier and prettier and prettier. And the game that was...
You can just see this from this box. Yes. I mean, the art there is gorgeous.
The game that was produced in 2012 was amazing, but now 4 years later you have to make it even better. Yes, so that's what we did. We changed the whole rulebook, and by saying change, I mean that we took the old rulebook, we trashed it, and we start from the beginning. So
fantastic.
So we got the rulebook text from the SPIEL edition, the German rulebook. We translated it into English, and then we hired Paul Grogan from Gaming Rules, who is editing rulebooks for CGE and Space Cowboys and other great companies. And he spent a couple of months editing it even more, so it's like
just making it as crisp as it can be.
It's amazing.
To make a great game even better, yes, from a rule book that explains everything well.
I hope it's now perfect. At the BGG website you can go to my blog, Board Games that Tell Stories, and there is an article about editing this rule book. More than 200 thumbs up, so this is a good article, so you better check it out, yes. And in this article I talk about all these adventures I had with Paul when we were fixing issues in the rulebook, polishing the rulebook, so it's a fun, interesting story, and it shows how much work Paul put into the rulebook. So if anybody was scared of this game, yes, you're gonna die in this game, but... Many times. Yes, but it'll be much easier to approach and start playing the game.
Fantastic, Thank you so much. That is the new edition of Robinson Crusoe from Portal Games.